Kaiju Talk Radio. Okay. We'll be looking at another Andrew Ditch video. This time it's going to be Dad won't listen to my doctors, so I can't function and he hurts me. So tell me, what about that statement is just proving... let me reword that. Where did we hear this before? Where did we hear this before? We must have heard it dozens of times by now, because it's obvious that this language that he's using is very familiar. But what can you expect from Andrew? He's just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat once again, bashing his family for no good reason, because they won't put up with his bad behavior. So, let's watch this video.
Hey YouTube, Andy Ditch here.
Andrew?
So let's talk about my day, shall we?
Sure.
Or actually my week. Okay, so...
Are you sure it's your week? Because you've been posting daily. So, it's kind of a thing where you wouldn't have much to talk about. I mean, for all those videos you've been posting daily and basically giving you limited access when you sleep, wow, that's pretty telling what it is. I mean, there's nothing going to change the fact that, yeah, you're on all these different devices, all that, but the thing is, they're all connected to the internet in some form or another. Therefore, you still got pretty much unlimited access to the internet for 15 hours. That's the whole thing. You got unlimited access for 15 hours a day. And even then, if you want to spend more time, you're just going to whine about it to your dad. Crying about it, saying, oh, I want to stay on more. Oh, don't interrupt me. I'm just going to ignore you. Yeah, that's what my video pointed out last time. Let's continue.
I have a lot of appointments. A lot of things going on, right? Way too many things going on to even keep track and to be able to function.
Looks like he shaved his head bald.
So, one thing I want to talk to you...
It looks like he shaved his head bald today. Can anyone confirm or deny if Andrew really shaved his head bald? The big deal is I'm doing this on my phone, which is pretty much my only deal to be able to look into, and when I see his face, apparently the side stuff's been shaven off like you wouldn't believe, and I just don't know. I absolutely don't know what to think of that. Let's continue.
About is just that. Okay? One. Let's talk about this real quick.
Waiting.
One thing is happening.
Waiting.
My mom's in the hospital. I know that.
Yeah.
She's not doing good. We don't know what's causing her issues. That's what I know. That's what I understand. Okay. So let's back up. What else I know? I know it's around the time of Christmas. I go to speech once a week. I go OT once a week. I go to PT twice a week. And I absolutely hate the way PT makes me feel. Okay.
For anyone that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure when he's mentioning PT, he means physical therapy. Okay. We get it that physical therapy can be hurtful at times, but there's a reason why you do the stuff you do. It's to keep on doing what you need to do in your physical therapy, so that way it doesn't hurt you as much as it used to. And they'll take it slow. At least my physical therapist took it slow with me when I first started out. But as I gradually got better and better, I ended up being able to do more stuff on my phone, and I graduated. Essentially is what happened. But that just is what it is.
We'll get to that in a second. So, there's a third thing I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I know that it's after midnight. I also know
Oh, do you notice that? It's after midnight, and he's talking about this. So, how long do you guys think he was actually online for? If anyone wants to give a guess in the comments down below, feel free to. I mean, I'm an open platform. Let's continue.
tired. I also know that I'm irritable about what's going on, and too many changes and too many things that keep happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so that I do know what's going on. So let's quickly do this rundown of things. So
Right.
I'm going to pause this really quickly because I'm going to go get my tablet to help me with the talking points. I will just make it easy for the rundown. So let's start off with this. So let me pause real quick because I gotta get the date for that.
Okay, you said.
Okay, so that was Saturday the 2nd that happened when I overdosed.
I don't think you actually overdosed, though. I mean, I know you were stressed out very badly, and it was because you didn't get your way once again, and you just freaked out for the last time, and you were saying you were taking all these Benadryl. You know what? In fact, I'm kind of curious about this. We'll just kind of get away from that for a second, because I want to look this up with you guys in person. How much Benadryl can kill you? I know it's a little bit of a bad word here on YouTube's land, but I kind of want to know because this is a pretty important deal. We are looking at it from Good RX Health. Okay, key takeaways. Benadryl. I can't pronounce that word. I apologize. Whoop. Advertisement. It's an over-the-counter antihistamine that comes from a variety of dosage forms. It's also commonly combined with other medications such as pain relievers. Too much Benadryl can cause a variety of side effects ranging from sleepiness, dry mouth, to coma, and possibly death. If you suspect someone is taking too much Benadryl and they collapse and have a seizure or have trouble breathing, call 911 immediately. That right there is something to think about. Because according to Andrew, he took like a lot of Benadryl, but thing is, we didn't really see a lot of that. We didn't even hear a lot of that. Like the collapse, the seizure, or the trouble breathing. We didn't hear any of that. Let's continue down below. Okay, here we go. But as with all medications, Benadryl has risks to be aware of, including the accidental overdose. A 2017 study showed that diphenhydramine, I want to say it's an active ingredient in Benadryl, makes up over 3% of the U.S. drug overdose deaths. In most case areas of the country, the ingredient ranked among the top 10 medications involved in deaths. Sadly, many of the cases happened in children under 6 years old. That's pretty disturbing. Okay, just gotta read through this more. And if you guys want, I can link this in the description of my channel down below. Okay, oh, this is going to be a big one. What happens when you overdose on Benadryl? Because histamine receptors are found all over the body, antihistamines can have widespread effects. When Benadryl attaches to histamine receptors in the central nervous system, the brain and spinal cord, that's when the most severe symptoms can start to happen. Our brains start to make us tired, slow our breathing, and lower our blood pressure. Most histamine receptors Benadryl blocks, the worse those symptoms can become. At very high doses, this medication can also start affecting the heart. Severe Benadryl overdoses are known to cause irregular heart rhythms. Okay, we all know Andrew's not really a child. Okay, when is it okay to use Benadryl? Benadryl is most often used to relieve allergy symptoms such as itchy eyes, running nose, and sneezing because it's best used when these symptoms are mild and resolved in a few days. If the symptoms look worse or the person has trouble breathing, they should seek medical assistance immediately. These could be signs of a more serious allergic reaction. Benadryl can also be used to treat short bouts of insomnia and to prevent motion sickness. Like with allergy symptoms, OTC Benadryl should be used when the symptoms are mild and only for a short period of time. Okay, reading through a lot of this, we can obviously tell that if Andrew really did take so much, he would have been bound to have shown those types of signs on camera. There's no denying that people would know what was going on with him when he showed that he was quote-unquote overdosing. So, I'm just going to leave it up to everyone's interpretation. I mean, everyone knows my interpretation by this point. And like I said, I'll link this website in the description down below. But this is Kaiju Talk Radio, signing off. Ciao for now.